Hello everybody, welcome to the Culinary Nexus. My name is Shane and today we're going to be making Hogwarts Express Muffins. They are a pumpkin muffin with espresso and cranberries. Okay, let's get going. What we're going to need today is flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, ground ginger, allspice, cloves, canned pumpkin, almond milk, espresso powder, oil, molasses, dried cranberries, and wheat bran. Okay, what we're going to do now is combine the dry ingredients first. So in here I have the flour and the baking powder and the salt. Here we have the sugar. This is the wheat bran. And here we have the spices with the espresso powder. A lot of times people will say that you should sift together the ingredients, but when you're dealing with something like a muffin, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need to worry about it. So all you need to do is take a whisk and whisk the ingredients together, and you're going to break up all the big clumps so that you have a fairly consistent product. And this is basically quote-unquote sifted. Okay, now we're going to combine the wet ingredients in the mixer. In here we have the oil, the molasses, and vanilla. I always prefer combining the wet ingredients first on the bottom, especially if you're using a mixer, because if you use the dry ingredients first and you put that down there and you put the wet on top, sometimes the dry gets stuck on the bottom and it's not going to fully mix in. Whereas if the wet starts on the bottom, it's going to combine more evenly. Here's the pumpkin, it's 1 cup. And here we have the almond milk. Just mix this a little bit. All out the pan. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients. We're going to put probably half in first. And now we're going to add the rest of it. Now that's pretty much mixed all the way. We're going to add our cranberries. And we're done. Okay, so now we have our muffin mix and we have our muffin pan. This is a larger muffin pan, you get 12. Take a 1/4 cup scoop, spray it with pan spray. This will keep it from the muffin mix from sticking in the cup. Then just pour the muffin mix into the batter into the containers. You want it 3/4 of the way up. If you have too much, you can always even this out later on. I like to make muffins on my day off. 12 muffins if you put 2 in Ziploc bags. It's 2 a day for 6 days. That way you have something to eat in the morning when you're going to work or whatever. Obviously if you have a bigger family, you're going to want to make more than just a dozen. There you have it. And these are going to go in an oven for 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes. I check them in 10 minutes. See where they are. They might have to go a little longer. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, and the way I test my muffins is I kind of push on them lightly. you can still feel like they're very delicate, so they're not done yet. They need to go for probably another 3-4 minutes, and then we can check them again. When this is firm, they're done. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, so now it's been a couple more minutes, and we're gonna pull them out and check them. Go. So now you can see you can push on them, and they're firm to the touch. And if you want to take a toothpick to it, pull it out. There's really nothing on there, and these are done. You let them sit in the pan for a couple minutes to cool, and then we're gonna pop them out and put them on a cooling rack. So now they're done. They've sat for a couple minutes, and they're loosened up from the pan. So you can take them out and rest them on the cooling rack. Let me see here. Let's see if it'll just be nice. Yep, there we go. And there they are. You have your Hogwarts Express muffins. They're nice and moist. Let them cool for a while, and if you want to, you can put them in Ziploc bags. And like I said, there's breakfast for 6 days.